Going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. Your return subscriber, as always, welcome back, guys. I want to talk a little bit about cryptocurrency, mainly Bitcoin. Now, I am not an investor in Bitcoin, never have been an investor in Bitcoin. Most likely will not be an investor in Bitcoin. Now, I've already talked about my situation of how I feel about Bitcoin. Just a few points about, my opinion. I'll jump into this. Number one, it's an imaginary currency. Bitcoin doesn't exist. You can't touch it, see it, or anything except for symbols of what they say Bitcoin says and the money that you give away to accrue a certain amount of percentage of Bitcoin. It's not a physical asset. Can't hold it. So with that, it's an imaginary investment in my mind, that's paid with real funding. Now, I'm not trying to deter anybody of what to buy or what to believe in. I'm not an expert in it. But I don't know if you can have an expert in something that's imaginary. Another thing is, when you make a transaction for Bitcoin, it's irreversible. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. Transactions are irreversible with Bitcoin. Once you make a transaction with Bitcoin, I guess, of course, with this prestige, you don't get no refunds and you don't get no change for it. So that goes back to what I was saying. Like, another thing about, these things being, irreversible with these transactions. A lot of people, you guys seen it or heard it out there. A lot of people lose their crypto wallets or forget the password, and they screwed millions of dollars of crypto on your crypto wallet, and you can't even get in there because it's sealed up because you can't get your password. That's too much of a risk for me. Third thing is, it's no insurance. The thing with FTX, perfect example, people are asked out. There's no type of insurance ensuring that the big amount of money that you put in there, a certain amount, will be insured. Like, like a bank will have like up to $250,000 FDIC federal insurance. There's nothing for crypto like that. So all three of them make this a super risky investment. And, well, yeah, it goes back to it's not real, but I'm not against anybody that believes in Bitcoin or anything like that. It would be cool to have something that was outside of, our government as far as the currency, where you could spend it worldwide without having to interchange currencies. But things are what they are. But listen, this is what I'm going to talk about today. Now, I think Bitcoin will be around for a long time. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to be high price like it is now, but I'm going to give some points, me just sitting here deep thinking about it, and why I think that Bitcoin will be here for a while. And I think the government is not phased with Bitcoin. First thing is this. Bitcoin doesn't need America to thrive. And I think that's one of the main things. A lot of people say, oh, well, we don't want to pay taxes. We don't want to do this. And, it's a hedge against inflation and stuff, which is still yet to be seen because Bitcoin fell when the market was falling. The market's still falling, but Bitcoin got stagnant too. It's accepted as a currency. There was a cryptocurrency. It's accepted as currency worldwide. Other places use it. So it doesn't need America to function. Say America bans crypto in America. I'm thinking, this is just out of my ignorance. I'm thinking that most of the investors in crypto are in America. And that's not even true. Only 20% of Americans invest in any kind of cryptocurrency. In the UK, only 18% do. A lot of these countries across seas, places like Brazil, Indonesia, a lot of countries like that, they're mega havens in investing in crypto. So it's one of them things where I'm like, man, I'm thinking that, America had the most crypto investors due to my ignorance. Come to find out, it's only 20% of Americans that even invest in crypto. So I thought that was shocking. That's why I think the Fed is not really concerned. Excuse me. I think the Fed is not really concerned about what's going on with crypto, because it's one of those things where it's not enough people even involved in it. That's why, like this FTX thing, I think they're going to try to throw the hammer at this guy to get him out of here and make him look like a fool to deter people into messing with crypto. Because I mean, I don't think it's a sound investment. I think the government doesn't think that either. What they spoke about. But point number 2 for crypto, for the way investing in crypto or crypto fans would see it, people believe in it. I think Bitcoin, because they're saying by 2030, some crypto experts, I don't mean to laugh, but are saying that it could be $1 million per coin. I don't know who will be buying it. I mean, that would make it up there where only the elite could afford it. But I mean, right now at present day, at present market, and it's Friday, $16,936 a coin. So with it being at that point, crypto can go up and down really fast. It can go up real fast and it can drop real fast. Today it's up almost $17,000. Tomorrow something can happen. Well, not tomorrow, Saturday, but something can happen worldwide, and it can take a turn for the worse. Now, I'm not trying to put any fear in anybody because I've never invested in it, so I've never really watched it like that. But I mean, people believe in it worldwide. So it's like if America says it gets turned off by it, or China said they ban crypto, they ban Bitcoin, the world's like, okay, cool, more for us. So I mean, it has a cycle. I mean, it's not controlled by the whole world to where they can just shut it down. It has different avenues it can go to. Another thing, people get rich with crypto. And because of the price swings, almost like how, people get interested in Tesla and stuff like that. Because, Tesla can make millionaires if you get in at the right time. Same thing with this crypto. But my thing with crypto is you can't really do no charting of crypto. And okay, well, they have a earnings report, or this is what we estimate in the next 3 months. Everything is hearsay and guessing. It ain't like a stock where, like, you look at a stock and stock has a CEO, it has a board. Okay, we're making this much profit. In 3 months, we predict we'll be here. And then they work towards having that according to the charts and all that stuff they have. But crypto is not like that. You don't know how many people are going to touch crypto, how many people are going to buy it, how many people are going to sell it. And economic times around the world can impact it, not just in one country. But yeah, I think Bitcoin, because I watched Bitcoin since the fiasco with FTX. Now, FTX is a trading platform, right? Binance is a trading platform. It really didn't affect Bitcoin like that. Because you would think, and then Bitcoin is like the figurehead of all crypto. Like, anytime somebody thinks crypto, they think of Bitcoin. So anything negative that does happen, they will say Bitcoin. You know what I mean? Even if Bitcoin doesn't have anything, it's just an identification with Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin is still strong. Think about that. After all this stuff that happened in 2022, a lot of people filing chapter 13 bankruptcy, chapter 11, chapter 13 bankruptcies, wiping people out. People still investing in Bitcoin. They still talking about it. It's one of those things, guys. I think it's going to be here with Ethereum being a strong second. Hell, Ethereum might overtake it one day. But the thing is this, like, by 2030, $1 million a coin, I don't see it. But then again, I don't grasp this concept that a lot of people that invest in crypto do. But guys, do me a favor, man. Leave me a comment, man. What y'all think? You think crypto will be regulated? A lot of countries are involved. I don't believe it's going to be regulated. You know what I mean? They would have to universally, worldwide regulate it, but it would have to have such a big following to where the other currencies, the world currencies, will have to take a hit. I was holding that sneeze for a while. The rest of the world's currencies would have to start taking a hit economically and fall into Bitcoin before something even happens. I don't see that happening at all. I think Bitcoin will just be around until it fizzles itself out, if it does. Or it'll just be something where they're like, you want to give your money to it? Give it. I think a lot's going to have to do with this Sam Bankman-Fried trial. And I think the world is watching to see how crypto, how crypto reacts to what happens to Sam Bankman-Fried and his associates. And I think if the U.S., which they study everything, if they want to do something with crypto, they'll do it off of knowing what Sam Bankman-Fried knew and what he did and what not to do. So, but anyway, that's just my opinion. But guys, leave me a comment, man. Tell me what you think about the video. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Appreciate you spending time with me as always. Have an awesome weekend. Take care.